Proverbs, the 23rd chapter, starting right at the beginning, the first verse. When you sit down to dine with a ruler, consider carefully what is before you, and put a knife to your own throat if you are a man given to appetite. Do not be desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful foods, offered with doubtful motives. Do not overwork just to be rich. Cease utilizing your own wisdom. Will you set your eyes upon that which is nothing? Riches will have certainly grown wings and will fly away like an eagle in the sky. Do not eat the food of a stingy man, nor desire his delicacies. For as he thinketh in his mind, so the same way is he. He will say to you, eat and drink, but his mind is not with you. The little you have eaten, you will vomit up, and you will have wasted your pleasant words. Do not speak to a fool, because he will despise the wisdom of your words. The wisdom of your words, the wisdom of your mindset, when you don't forget who you're sitting in front of, when you want to move up, you're going to sit before the king. And what do it mean? Well, when you dine with a ruler, consider carefully who he is. How did he get his rule? What way of action was his way of gaining satisfaction? Do we have to hurt to get? Do you have to hurt others? Render brothers useless just so you can get close to this king? And put a knife to your own throat if you are a man given to appetite, wanting what the king got, knowing not what he had to do, knowing not the pain he had to go through the game. Now you want to deal with this same pain. Do not be desirous of his dainty. You don't want what he got. You don't want the things that come along with that bad money. Because that's all we're dealing with is bad money. Your good heart is the stock that goes. You start talking about people near and fro, gossiping. You are not doing what the Creator made you to be. So how you see, how you perceive. Do not overwork just to be rich. They done told you, work, work, work. And then you get all these riches and you ain't got no family. You ain't got no children. You ain't got no accolades. You ain't got nothing but pieces of paper saying that you clocked in. You ain't even win. You ain't even go there with a purpose. You just went there with a position. And this is what the word mentioned. Pay attention. Will you set your eyes upon that which is nothing? Riches will have certainly grown wings and will fly away like an eagle in the sky. What are riches? Well, it's the things money can't buy. The things that I have in abundance. Riches, I know all about them. I got them. Family that love you, check. Real love, check. Children with respect, check. My mind alert, my heart receptive, my dignity intact. Nobody can say they've been on my back. Check. And you can go fact check if you need to. But I'm going to speed through this accelerated learning for you so it start turning your wisdom to knowing. Do not eat the foods of the stingy man. The man with the plan to be on your back. The man wanting to attack your mindset soon as you think that you can help others. The one that want everything and wants you to have less to not. Wants you to work for instead of working with. Not knowing that the Creator is always doing it for us all. While you think about what people have done to you. And that's why he tell you, do not eat the food of a stingy man, nor desire his delicacies. For as he thinks, see, we always listening to, as a man thinks, so shall he be. Yeah, that's what the word says. That's what that verse says. But what the true understanding of that word is, they're telling you, do not eat the food of a stingy man, nor desire his delicacies. Now we get into, for as he thinks in his mind, so the same way is he. He thinking stingy. When you want to sit down and eat with you, he gonna be stingy. When it's time to pay out, it's gonna be stingy. I had a time associate told me we could go and partner and do multi-million-dollar jobs in NYC. And I told him I can't see it. And he was like, why? I said, well, you got to write me a check for 10 bands right now. And it's shivering in your hands. You got all type of thoughts and plans in mind about why you don't want to give me this 10. So if you can't give me 10 with 1 comma, how am I ever going to trust you to give me a check with 2 commas? It's like, a check with 2 commas, like that just was out of his mind. And it was like, well, brother, don't you realize that we're talking about us partnering? My whole ambition is for 2 comma checks. And you got problems with 1 comma check, so we have to directly cancel this. Because as you thinking in your mind that you stingy, as you thinking in your mind that I shouldn't have, then that's where you at. Now, I want to be in the mindset of those, in the surrounding and the circumference of those who want me to have, that want abundance for all. That have a narrative, that call upon the name of the Most High and know that I am not in shame, not in fear, not in desire, not in acceptance, not in willingness, not in reason, but I've jumped all the way up in this season to love plus joy equals peace, and enlightenment is here. So I'm clear on knowing that for as he thinks in his mind, so the same way is he. He will say to you, eat and drink, but his mind is not with you. People that's with you love you. People that's love you speak with you when you're up, when you're down, when you're right, when you're wrong, when you're weak, when you're strong. Those that are your supporters support you in all times. So, if you ain't got people that can be with you when you're up and down, you might have found yourself in the presence of that stingy man, that mind that ain't with you. The little you have eaten, you will vomit up, and you will have wasted your pleasant words being around birds that fly at the sight of anything that ain't close to insight. Think right. Hallelujah.